Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading today because it's been requested of me. I typically don't really do that many love readings, just only because there's so many love readings out there. But it has been requested several times, so we're going to look into it regardless of your situation. If you are involved with someone, if you're not, this is just messages about your love life as a whole. And if I am able to, I will get predictions for you, but it will also be just advice and guidance on your current situation. If you are thinking of someone in particular, though, you can actually use that as your intention for this reading. But if you're not, then maybe just have a clear mind and see where the reading takes us. So I just wanted to say a special thank you to everyone for all of your support in regards to my new store. I made the announcement last time, and I'll give definitely more information soon. But thank you guys so very much. I really, really appreciate all of your love and your support. So we have here the 4 groups. The timestamps are below. It's a general reading, but if you want a personal reading, the info is below. Okay, and so I'll show you each one. So this is group number 1, the red jasper. Group number 2 here is green aventurine. Group number 3 is rose quartz. And group number 4 is howlite. And I will be using probably the Rider deck in addition to my handmade deck, the Child Tarot. So just take as much time as you need. You can pause, and whenever you guys are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is the red jasper. Again, so just clear your mind if you just want a general reading, but if you are thinking of someone in particular, you can use that intention. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, our red jasper group. Can you please give us any messages about their love life in general, any advice and predictions as well? Spirit, do you have a starting message for group 1, red jasper, anything at all about their love life, their current love life, or just generally? Thank you. Okay, so very strong card here. The Ace of Imagination is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I need a little bit more to go off of here. Spirit, for group 1. I mean, it definitely looks like many of you are very much open to this. I did not take this as a reverse card at all. I feel the energy is very open. The heart space, you know, just really inviting as to whatever's coming through. Others of you, if it's, you know, if it sometimes can get stressful, you know, maybe it's like, you know, very much wanting that to come through in a way of like there could be some loneliness as well. All right, so your first message is already coming through very strongly. So we have here the Wheel of Fortune, and here's the 9 of Summertime, or 9 of Wands. So it does look like there have been many battles for you in this area of your life. There could have been a lot of fighting. There could be a lot of exhaustion that you've dealt with. Spirit is trying to, and your guides, they're trying to assure you right now that everything has been for a reason. Okay, because the wheel here, anytime I see the Wheel of Fortune, I do think of destiny, I think of fate, I think of the guidance, and it's your second card in. So another confirmation I'm seeing here is that they're saying that you will have this true soul love. Okay, it's not going to be anything that is let's say like more casual, or that you're going to feel like you have to settle, or that you feel like there's something incomplete there. Like, you are going to have that love that you have been desiring, that you've been envisioning for yourself. It's just that either you've been through many battles, or there's still some kind of battle here that maybe I'll check for you, but I just feel like there's some, usually it's something that still needs healing. Can you tell us what's going on here with the 9 of Wands, or Summertime, please? It could just be something relating to a cycle. And I am actually seeing here that there is a shift in the cycle. So I feel like either some of you, it's that a cycle is coming to an end and you're ready to start fresh and start new and not have the same battles come towards you over and over and over again. The Child of Polynoses is the Page of Pentacles. It just feels like there's some new positive, even prosperous offering coming towards you from the universe, where the Game card, the Fool, is again that new beginning. You're not burdened in the same way that you were before. You're not fighting in the same way that you were before. They said February was significant for some reason. For some of you, I don't know why. But let's take a look here. So this, I feel, is the advice or the guidance already. Maybe just continue to focus on your healing, your balance, being open to whatever it is, okay, that the universe has for you. Now that's hard to do because sometimes we have a particular expectation or desire for what we want, but honestly, it's a lot of the times what we think that we want, or maybe we don't know what we want, right? So over here with the Ace of Imagination, if you can picture your heart chakra just opening, opening like a flower and just blooming and just being filled with that unconditional love of the universe, yourself, like everything is connected. And this is really what's going to help the health of your love life the most, I think, is what they're getting at here. Because look at the Fool, right? In this version, is the child is quite happy to receive anything at all that the universe has, because the child trusts that the universe has their back, that sort of a thing, okay? So I am going to try to focus the rest of the reading on predictions, because this does seem pretty solid in energy. I don't know if I should continue with this deck. Let's see. Spirit, moving forward, please, in the near future, or just in any regard, what is coming towards group number 1, Red Jasper, in their love life generally? So here I get a little tripped up myself, because sometimes I like to focus on just your divine counterpart, but I'll just see anything generally. Spirit, what's coming next? Or like what is coming towards them in their love life generally? Thank you. Chills. You got the 1. This is the Lovers card, okay? 2 peas in a pod kind of a thing, mirroring each other. Someone who is trying to reach out to you from essentially a different dimension. So regardless of the timing, this is your divine counterpart wanting to come through in your reading as we speak. They're already here, present in this reading, okay? Whenever you happen to be watching this. Your person has some really romantic messages for you that's trying to come out right now. And your person said something like, nothing can stop us. Like, no battle is going to stop us. Something like that. No distance will stop us. No battle will stop us. No obstacle will stop us. So, yeah, you can see what I mean. Okay. So unfortunately, I can't get the timing for you. I was trying to get whatever was coming next, but they just sort of interjected and interrupted that energy line that I was trying to get and just went straight for it. Maybe that is what you guys were desiring. Maybe you just wanted to know about your person, whoever that is, whenever they're going to come in, okay? Because, again, the strength of this is immense. And I don't know if some of you are just not interested in anything less than that, less than your true person. You can see here the balance. It's like this yin yang effect thing, the sun and the moon, and again, 2 people, 2 souls coming together against all odds to have union here. Is there anything that we need to know about this person, please? The 1, please. Can you clarify the 1 for our group 1 Red Jasper? Someone here is incredibly hardworking and patient. This could reflect either of you or both of you in regards to either how you are as a person, your work ethic, but also the way that you've been building yourself in order to get to this love connection, building yourself in order to meet this person. Lots of hard work and focus as well has gone on here. There's been a great deal of mystery and unanswered questions. I think that many of you have followed closely the path of your guides, the guidance of your spirit team. With the wind, this is the World card, this is the Moon, this is the Seven of Pentacles. So what is the message, or who is this person, please? What can you tell us? I don't know, the letter P as in pumpkin did kind of strike me, but I don't know if, I mean, it could be an initial, it could be even a sign. I like their zodiac, but honestly, I'm not too good with letters, but it did come up for some of you. We have here flow. This is the Temperance card. You know what? I don't want to start doing zodiacs because that gets, it just gets a little confusing. But technically speaking, the Temperance card, I believe, is Sagittarius. But we don't have to worry about that. So this person seems to be a natural healer, I feel. Very independent, very strong in balance, at least to where they are now. They have built themselves to be this way. Just such a strong and resilient person at heart, especially of the heart. This person, I feel like their main strength is their heart. This person's incredibly intellectual, okay? Really witty, really able to think quickly on their feet, sort of a thing. I don't know if some of them are also going to be artistic and spiritual as well. Probably spiritual, yes. Okay, so anything else about meeting them, moving forward? What is coming towards them in their love life, and this, with this energy, with this particular person that I'm seeing, the divine counterpart? I do have a divine counterpart pick a card that I've done before, stuff like soulmate. I have done these if you want to just leaf through my old readings if you want more information. But this is going to come to you, group one. You don't have to do much of anything. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. My one advice for you guys to make sure that this happens, or like in the way that you wish, is actually just to trust the universe and your guides and, you know, everybody. Because if you do that, you're going to relax, and then it will kind of fall into place and align in the way it's meant to. So just trust and have faith. Oh my goodness, this is really, really beautiful. So this is the 10 of Imagination, or Cups, okay? So this is the whole thing, like the happy outcome, the positive, you know, the sun shining, the blessings coming through. There could be home, family, children involved here, for those of you that resonates, okay? I will say that most likely, I do feel like this person is mirroring you. I do feel like you're going to share the same kind of values and stuff like that, okay? This is the Master of Imagination, the King of Cups. And we started off with the Ace of Cups, so I wonder... So again, this person is highly spiritual. They did have to transform themselves from something much less balanced, whatever they started off with. I feel like this person didn't have a lot of guidance when they were growing up. I feel like they were very unsure of themselves and their place in the universe. They did have a lot of guidance, but I don't know if they were aware of this for the longest time. Again, we have the notion of the paintbrush. I wonder what that's about. I don't know if some of you are artists, or like there could be some relevance there, but these are the only two cards in the deck that have a paintbrush, and you happen to get them here. Yeah, and actually the white feather I'm noticing too. The white bird here and the white feather here. I wonder. Yeah, so I mean, there could be some synchronicities happening for this person very much, and for you as well, again, because it's mirroring. Every time that happens, I feel like that's actually your love language in a weird way. That's not, now that I think of it, what is it? You know, the 5 love languages, you guys have heard of this? I guess we can add psychic communication to that, like with synchronicities. That's cute. I didn't think that would be a thing. Yeah, this person is very much like a romantic, I would say, very thoughtful and very aware of all of the little emotional, you know, the importance of all of these little thoughtful emotional things. I don't really know where to take this reading because it's just so, this person is so present. I was noticing this at the bottom. That's nice. Okay, this is the 2 of Cups. I guess I can end it on a final message, but because they're really not telling me when they're coming through. But again, like this will happen when everything is aligned, when the time is right. Spirit, is there any clue as to when this could come through? Or any other message about them meeting this person, their divine counterpart? This is definitely your divine counterpart, group 1. So that kind of a thing does take a lot of patience because it's so well crafted from the divine and from the universe, and there's really no way around that. It has to be like not correct, but it has to be just so. And there's not much else that we can do about that except just walk our path that we would anyway, of spiritual balance, strength, healing, all of that. See, we have the Sun card here. This is celebration. Okay, I mean, it is going to be well worth the wait. This person is like a gift in your life. Now, some of you, it just occurred to me that some of you may have already met this person if you are already obviously with your either whatever you want to say, like soulmate, divine counterpart, whatever you want to have as that definition. But and so you may have already resonated with this. If that's the case, let me know below. And if not, just please, again, just have patience. And just know that it will be worth the wait, absolutely worth the wait, okay? I do feel like whatever it is that you're wanting for your future especially, not only like your expectations, but something that fits and resonates with your soul, I do feel like you're going to be very fulfilled in that area. Any final messages for them? Messages about their love life, any other predictions or advice? Spirit for group 1, our red jasper group. Thank you. Now the final message here, I'm really not surprised because this is something that comes up. Now I feel like a lot of you, and this is shared with your person as well, again, because you're mirroring. I do feel like a lot of you have healed from quite a bit of traumas in your past, could be childhood, stuff like that, or even into your adulthood, just a lot of struggle and strain. There has been success, there has been victory, there has been you feeling, proud of yourself and saying, look how far I've come. Okay, this is also, like I said, this is also talking about your person. Now, if you feel like if that's totally not true and you're just like, no, I'm so imbalanced and I have a lot of healing to do, just please know that you will be successful in this healing, okay? So just keep going. Don't ever give up. I constantly talk about healing through the 7 chakras now because I personally feel like it's changed my entire life. I'm still working on it all the time. Just earlier today, I was realizing, whoa, this thing and that thing have actually triggered an imbalance in my chakras, and that's when I start to feel really off and I feel really stressed. But once I realize it, I come back to that center and I come back to, come back to peace, okay? So I do have a video for energy healing and chakra balancing intro in my descriptions, okay? So please check that out if you need to. But anyway, you will heal from this. You will have victory, you will have success, and your person will be gladly waiting for you, okay? Again, if you want a continuation of this, feel free to check out any of my other pick a cards. But if you also want a personal reading, we can do that. So please let me know below what resonates, just anything that came to you, group 1. But thank you so very much. If this is your first time or if you are not yet a subscriber, it would help me out so much if you guys could like and subscribe. It helps me to share the messages with as many people. Thank you, sending you blessings, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care, bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is green aventurine. So let's take a look here. Not sure what's going to come through, but let's see. Spirit, this reading is for group number 2. Our green aventurine group. Spirit, do you have a starting message? We'd like to know about any messages about their love life, any advice or predictions if possible. Spirit, what is your starting message for group number 2? Thank you. So when I was looking at the crystal, it just felt very soothing to the heart space. Probably that's why I got it in the first place. If you happen to get a green aventurine, just place it over the heart chakra. It's very soothing. So I'm not sure if that's a hint already for your love life situation. Oh, this is really, really nice. And look, it matches. So the Ace of Polynoses, and this is the deck that I made, the Child Tarot. This looks like, this is the Ace of Pentacles. So group 2, this does look like something is coming towards you. I really wish I could confirm with you timing, but you guys probably know that timing is a little difficult to predict, generally speaking, because it's a whole world out there. Spirit, can you tell us about the Ace of Polynoses? What is this? Oh, interesting. So I may be able to get some good timing here for you because they're indicating that your situation or the energy surrounding your situation and you is already balanced. Okay, so this could be a really good thing. This is the Justice card. It could be indicating the balancing of a situation, your energy, or even karma. So like we're talking about something that's really sort of ancient, could be considering past lives. Spirit, moving forward, what energies are coming towards group 2 in their love life? Thank you. Okay, so we have the 9 of Summertime or Wands. We have Go, which is the Chariot. We have the Master of Summertime and Magic Tricks. This is I'm just laughing because of the way it looks. This is the King of Wands, and this is the Magician card. Okay, so do we need to know anything about these two cards? What is this indicating here? Well, it looks like someone who really thinks that they're a cool person. I just thought it was funny the way that they're coming through, but it's very playful. Okay, so group 2, I'm going to try to have a little more confidence within my ability to read literally my own deck, because usually I can't read court cards unless it's the deck I usually use, which is this one, the Rider deck. But I'm going to try here. I do think you're going to have some sort of movement or even correspondence soon from someone. I can't stop looking at this. Look at the Sun here. This is, again, the King of Wands. Okay, this is someone who really has this sense of confidence, who's just like, hey, I'm over here. Want to talk to me, kind of a thing. This is a person who I feel like is doing or feeling pretty good about themselves right now. You know, they're doing well for themselves. Like maybe they have some sort of successful venture that they've been dealing with lately. I think that they're a master manifester at times. Now, I'm not getting arrogance, because usually I would get that very thing with this combo. Again, the King of Wands and the Magician. But I'm not getting that here, which is funny because the fact that it looks so happy is almost like disarming the arrogance that I typically would see in another deck. So I feel like this was meant for a reason. So for a lot of you, I don't know if this is true for all of you, but for a lot of you, there has been some inactivity in your love life, okay? So it could have been maybe, it could have been any reason. It could have been like you were doing this on purpose to take a break. Maybe there was just some silence or, you know, something like that, just like taking time off. It looks like a vacation, honestly. But over here, we see that there is some different type of movement. And even over here, a new beginning, okay? So we have Learner of Polynoses. Yeah, I do feel like there is something kind of cautiously and like not gradually or slowly, but cautiously coming towards you. I'm not sure what I mean by that just yet. All right, so Spirit, what's going on here? What is coming towards group 2 in their love life, please? What's coming or who is coming? Now, I am getting this sort of masculine presence regardless of gender. We have another King card. This is Master of Imagination, King of Cups. This is someone who is a little bit uncertain of if they should come towards you. So I don't know how that's going to end up resonating, because maybe, for example, some of you, maybe you just got out of a relationship, maybe you just moved, maybe there was just a transition in your life. Now, that could also be vice versa or pertaining to this person, right? So if they just moved on from something, they could be very hesitant to see what's out there or to just be open about certain things, matters of the heart. Now, how is the energy going to be towards group 2, please? It's going to feel a little bit like a friendship at first, or something, I would say even more casual or even more professional too. This is really not one of those things where I'm getting that magnetism of like it's an obvious love connection. This feels, someone here is a little bit, not distanced, but they're, again, being a little cautious here. That could be your energy too. Feels serendipitous, feels right place, right time kind of a thing. I don't think anyone planned this. I don't think that this is something you tried to make happen, whether it was through, you know, like a dating app, or, you know, like just trying to be fixed up with somebody or whatever. I don't think it's that. I think that this is just a natural happening of living your life. Now I'm still feeling, it's not a delay, but I'm still feeling there's this hesitation energy. So here you are existing. Here this person is kind of trying to be open to things and looking, sort of like looking around at what's out there in the world type of a feeling. So I think we're creeping up towards that, oh, hey, here's the encounter. So the energy is still hesitating itself. Can we have that meeting, please? What is the energy coming towards the green aventurine group? Well, someone here is quite afraid, okay? Someone here is very scared. Okay, so if that sounds like you, then you probably don't need any explanation. But again, someone here is really taking their sweet time and maybe even closing themselves off on purpose. This at this point could be either of you. So, but if you think that this is you, then maybe just take that into consideration in terms of the advice portion of this reading, which, if you feel like you're ready for something, if you feel like you do want to be open to some positive energy, which I am getting from whoever this is, right? Maybe just put that out there, you know, embody a different energy other than anything other than fear, because this fear is definitely, I would say, a little debilitating. It's something that closes you off and really seals the perimeter around you. Nothing can really get into that, you know, that chain there. And it also could have to do with the amount of time that it's been. So again, it like whether you were taking a break or it's just been so long for you for whatever it is, I do think that caused or can cause this type of hesitation and like a fear locking feeling. Okay. Oh, that's the Devil card if you didn't know. So someone here is going to be just immediately spontaneous, and I do think it is going to come from this person. I'm strongly feeling it's going to come from this person rather than you, okay? And all you have to do is just be open to even a conversation, even just eye contact, even a smile. I feel like that's really all it's going to take. This person is just going to probably completely go with the flow and just say hi in a comical way. I'm getting a funny vibe from this person. And I see here that the dolphin is saying hi. Okay, so I thought that was really cute, really funny. Just a very friendly, innocent sort of, you know, initiation of this energy, okay? Not like an advancement. That's sort of what it was for, that's what I thought it could be. But it's just an initiation of some kind of conversation, right? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords here. So group 2, I feel like this is going to happen regardless of what just ended for you or not. Because this, I feel like, is a 100% card. Like, I think it's for everybody. And I just think that certain things are meant to come through and other things are a little bit more unstable. But your first 2 cards indicated that I feel, and well, of course, this is a general reading. We can't say 100%. But I'm feeling that the energy moving forward is more solid, if that makes sense. So I think that for regardless of what's going on, what cycles have ended, I still feel like this is going to come through for most of you. Okay, so we have another page card. This is the Page of Swords. There's going to be some indication of someone speaking to you. Maybe you heard your name being called. Maybe you heard a sign audibly or clairaudiently here. There's something that gets your attention is what I'm feeling here. Whoop. Or it could even be a song. Like at the very, very right time, there could be something of a song that is getting your attention. That happens a lot. And you can see, even as I'm trying to draw these cards, you can still see that there's not much information actually coming in. I mean, there's a lot of, I guess, strange random detail, but it's still not quite progressing. So again, hesitation. Now this is another card that is really adding to this vibe this person has of being so confident, strong, independent. The Papa card in this deck is the Emperor. Okay, so they have a lot going for them. Maybe they're doing well for themselves. Someone who feels like a boss. Like, I don't know if that's a literal thing. I don't think that this is your boss literally, okay? So don't worry. Unless, of course, there's a small number of you where it is. But, I don't think that you currently know this person. I don't know. I mean, I guess anything's possible. But Ace does kind of hint at a new person. The energy over here where we just like we're going forward, it felt like it was washing away, clearing something from the past, okay? So I don't feel that this is someone you already know or someone from your past, unless you only knew them just, sort of like only by acquaintances, but you never actually met them. So yeah, they're still not saying so what is your message, please? Let me just cut to it. Whoever this is, the Master of Summertime, Magician, Papa card, who are you, please? Or what is your message for group 2? They keep beating around the bush and not really saying anything. They just want to get to know you. Literally, that's it. Okay, so another page card. This is the Page of Cups. I mean, that's it. They just want to get to know you, and they will probably succeed in that if you're open to it. So anything else that we need to know, Spirit, about this person or what's happening? Advice, messages, guidance, predictions about group 2's love life, generally speaking. Whoop. Again, we have this notion of waiting or closing one's self to certain energies, and that's okay, because I'm assuming there was some issues going on here. Now, a lot of you could have situational factors. Maybe that, maybe you're working all the time, maybe you have family obligations, maybe you're involved with some negative person that loosely relates to your love life or something, or is a part of your love life. We're not really sure here. So that could actually explain that. It did not occur to me until just now that some of you might already be in a relationship or a connection of some sort, situationship even, that is not actually serving you, or maybe it doesn't really fit you, and that explains why this closed off thing was here. I keep forgetting it. That's a big duh to me. Because I was only thinking that you guys were maybe on your own, single, whatever. But there could be so many reasons for this. But you got 2 of these, okay? You got 2 of those cards of light, just being to one's self and some other fear here, all right? Regardless of the situation, I feel like this is still coming through. So for those of you where it doesn't resonate that you're going to, basically move forward with this, for whatever reason, it could be you're already with somebody, but I still feel like this person would enter into your life for a good reason, something that you're meant to learn from this person, some powerful connection, perhaps. For the rest of you, it's up to you completely where you would like to take this. Anything else that we need to know? Any messages for group 2? Maybe that's why they're not really showing me where this is going. Yeah, it's tough to do these collective readings. Of course, I could have done an only singles reading, but I didn't want to leave everyone out. So group 2, the final conclusion I'm getting here is that there will be some sort of success in this connection overall. All right, there is going to be some type of celebration. You can see that here. Actually, it's double celebration. So I do think that there will be happiness that's shared. I do think that there will be some positive outcome of meeting this person, again, of which I'm pretty certain that this is going to happen for most of you, okay, depending on if this resonated or not. And now if this didn't resonate at all, like anything here, it may not be the group for you, but just as a whole, on average, I think that this is very strong. Final message for them. And of course, if you want a personal reading to see what's going on, you can always do that, because obviously that is more exact, I suppose. So group 2, their final message for you is pretty simple. Just, move forward here if you want to. That's all. You're not forced into anything. You don't have to think anything about this. If you feel in your heart that you want to move forward with anything, just go for it. Don't worry, because you will be either way guided every step of the way. You have the dragonfly guide there. There was some other indication of guides here. But just take this for what it is. If you meet anybody, learn from them. Just get the positive energy from them if you feel called, and just see where it takes you. Okay. Again, depending on your depending on your situation. All right, so group 2, I think I'm just going to leave it there. This was quite interesting. Please do let me know what ends up happening here or how this resonated. I'd really like to know. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Again, if you want a personal reading, link is below. And if you guys have not yet already subscribed, that would help me out so much, especially if you guys got something positive from this reading. It helps me to share the messages. Thank you once again, sending you blessings, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care, bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is rose quartz. So let's take a look. Spirit, this reading is for group 3. Please and thank you. Spirit, can we please have any messages at all about their love life, advice, messages, guidance, predictions if possible? Spirit, what is your first message for group number 3, our rose quartz group? I don't know if this will end up being similar to group 2, only because for me they're very similar crystals. They're really good for the heart chakra. Spirit, group 3, rose quartz, what is your message? Let's see here. I kind of feel like this is your energy, actually. So far, we have here the Emperor and the Moon card, and now the 3 of Cups. So, your starting message is actually about you. Now, this could be now or into the close future where you may be feeling a lot more confident in this path of your life or just yourself in your spiritual development. There are no answered questions yet. Everything is a little mysterious. It kind of does feel like this labyrinth where you're navigating things, but I do think for most of you, you have developed a newfound trust within your guides, and you're just ready to, basically receive positive things from the universe. Spirit, what is your general message about their love life? What do they need to hear, our rose quartz group? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much confirmation here with the wheel. This is Wheel of Fortune. They did say that everything is aligning. Now I'm noticing the note here at the bottom, which I was not drawn to in the other groups. They're giving me this note. It's inscrutable, essentially. We cannot read that. Okay. It reminds me of these dreams that I would have. Like I had 2 dreams in a row, almost exactly like, well, actually we're 2 years apart now that I think of it. And the dream was a psychic, it was a psychic dream. It was a spiritual message. Oddly enough, it wasn't even for me. It was for someone else. But it reminds me of that. So, I mean, this could be taken in any number of ways. Like maybe you actually saw some written message that was literally on the ground in real life. Maybe you had a dream of it, or maybe this will happen. I honestly don't know where your guides are going with this, but that's okay because they did confirm with you. Things are aligning for you. So what do we need to know about their love life? Thank you. Now, the first message here, I really love this message. This is the Strength card, the 8 of Cups, and then the Chariot. Okay, your guides, I don't know, your guides were coming in pretty strongly in your reading. Even though I didn't channel them, they came through. They said, you're strong enough to move on. That's the first thing that they said here. Something may have happened, but they said you're strong enough to move on, or you're strong enough to move forward. And you will, and you probably are already. This, again, the Chariot card. Okay, so what does that mean? Can we get anything that's coming towards them, or any movement here, like what could come through, or any other messages about their love life? Whoa. I feel like a lot of you are manifesting this. This could be a very beautiful and, like, I would say serious commitment, depending on what you're putting out there into the universe. It seems to me like a commitment. So we have Magician here and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. It basically something that's like a gift, something that's well worth the wait. If you have been waiting, let's say, something that just makes you feel quite secure. Now, there was a little hidden message for some of you that have like the financial curiosities, and this could be indicating like there will also be financial stability as well. I feel like with the nature of the Ten of Pentacles, sometimes it's a little hard for me to tell exactly when it's coming through, because similar to the Ten of Cups, it looks like it's showing us an outcome. So what does this mean? What does this mean more of the closer future? What energies are coming towards them, or anything else? So group 3, I feel like this might be similar to actually group 1, interestingly enough, because that one, I'll just spill the beans. The group 1, they got right into divine counterpart. It wasn't just like the next person or a next situation. This was divine counterpart only. I'm getting a similar vibe here. I don't know if it's exactly that, but I do feel that you guys are really mindfully and purposefully manifesting something, and this is the High Priestess card. I think that there's still like these visions coming to you. From you guys in this stage of your life, I think it is coming up soon. There's this very much watery, flowing energy I'm getting. Very like dreamlike state, meditative as well. And you're kind of just swimming through this, right? You're sort of just maneuvering these waters. I'm not getting this energy of like, oh, I'm aggressively trying to make something happen. Nothing like that. I think it's more like you're accepting of whatever's coming to you, but there is a good amount of flow that I can feel here. Okay, so what else do they need to know about their love life? Group 3. I think a lot of you are navigating or have already navigated quite a bit through some type of sadness. Remember, they said you're strong enough to move on or move forward. So that's just something that I saw come up here. Yeah, actually, there was the roundabout is the death card. Okay, and so they did indicate something of the presence of a rebirth or a new beginning or something like that. Some of you, this may have even been grieving, because this is the Five of Cups. So depending, you know, of course you need to take your time, but they did say a new wheel is going to start turning for you. Now, we haven't gotten messages about a particular person yet. I'm sure you noticed that. And again, this is because this is how your guides and everything, even your higher self, this is how they're working. They are doing this in a very purposeful, meaningful way. And I think that they know that you're going to appreciate that. Because I don't think that you guys would want just any person at all in your love life. I think that you do want something meaningful, and you do want that spiritual connection, something that is significant to you, you know? At least for most of you, I guess. Now, there's still a lot that is really still needing to come to the surface, group 3. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. It's not exactly deception, but and you know what, it's not even illusion either. They're just saying that there's still a lot to be discovered or revealed, or, you know, whatever, and even manifested. This is definitely one of those times I can feel that they don't want you to know certain things just yet. And trust me, I've tried to cheat the system. It doesn't work. Like for example, if we do all these types of psychic readings to get these quick answers, you ever notice where it just sometimes doesn't work and you just can't seem to get that clarity? That's what I'm seeing here. But this is because your guides are wanting to keep certain things hidden from you, for many reasons, but it's for a good reason. There's certain things that need to be unfolded and revealed at certain times. It just works that way. I mean, there's not much else I can say about that, but that's just how it works. Anything that they can know about the Ten of Pentacles and anything else. It does look here that you're still kind of calling someone towards you, but there seems to be a great deal of like hard work involved here, whether it's for you or another person. So let me see. Oh, I think there's many of you. I don't know if this is for all of you, but for like a good 70% of you, I think you have high standards, which is not a bad thing, obviously, but I think that you have particular standards and you want to have this happiness, positive energy, high frequency person, and someone in the equation is still working on it. So that could be another piece of it as well. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Any messages about their love life and predictions if we're able to? Okay, so I don't want to start doing zodiacs because honestly that it can get really meaningless if you just start rattling off all of them. Technically speaking, we have Capricorn and Taurus here, but don't worry about that. So we have the Devil card and the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. So it kind of just looks to me like someone here is really facing a fear or really learning an important spiritual lesson. Now, in the near future, we do have some type of shift. There's like a fiery energy coming through and an opening of some like basically new way of thinking, I would say, as well. So what is this going to bring them? What is this going to bring them? Yeah, I'm definitely getting that message that, you know, certain things are just still completely trying to align. I saw this at the bottom of the deck twice. This is the Lover's card. It's really interesting to me. So what's happening with this new wave in some time as things align is that there will be a better balance and flow for whatever was conflicted for you before. Okay, so you may have noticed, group 3, that maybe in your life there was these patterns that like you were with the person, but for some reason it just couldn't work out. There was always this thing in the way, there was always this or that, and it just really was so frustrating. And that's actually because the energy alignment wasn't there yet, and it reflected itself into these relationships or situationships or whatever you want to call it. Okay, but by this time that we're seeing, and you're going to have some patience working with your guides here, it should be balancing out. It should be looking really a lot clearer. Okay, and then here it is balancing with the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like, again, when the time is right, you will be receiving what you wished for. No, they didn't give me a timing just yet, because it's just so dependent on a lot of things. Let's see here, Master of... So this is the Star card. This is the King of Pentacles. Okay. At a certain point into the future, I think that you're going to be seeing that new beginning. But the thing is, for all of you, it's completely different timing. All right. So I think that it kind of just depends on where you are in your journey. I saw this at the bottom, the Four of Wands. So what I'm going to do for you is I think I'm going to get some final messages, but again, the timing really is just an irrelevant piece here. What we're seeing in your reading is everything that you're all about within your love life, everything about how it's aligning and how it's also aligning for your person. Spirit, can we have any final messages about their actual person that is most likely coming through for them, or like that they're manifesting, that they're aligning with? Any message about this specific person now, because they were hiding a bit. They're definitely still working through a lot. Okay, so I think like it's similar energy. They're definitely working through a lot. There's a lot of battles ahead of them, especially within the area of their own self-confidence, and maybe even for some of them their ability to lead their lives. So for some people that's career, but not everyone. And so for that reason, it's a little bit slowed, okay? But this person is working on their personal development, and I can sense that finally they're showing up in the reading. See, remember before you got this card and they said you're strong enough to move on? Your person's right behind you. They're kind of, you know, not exactly on the same page, but they are right behind you, and they are going to be moving on, moving forward. There's just been so much struggle for this person. It's starting to sound similar, right? There was so much struggle or coldness in this person's life in that way, and they were just searching for some sort of meaning and some sort of warmth and love. So how does this all come back to our Rose Quartz group 3? How does this person energy relate to them? Final message for group 3. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's like a lot of cards. All right, so the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands. I got chills when I got that card, and then the Page of Wands. Your final message, group 3. I know it was a little confusing, was a little out there, but your final message is extremely clear. And like I said, it's also confirmed that there is no relevant timing here. Your guides are not interested in giving you any timing at all, but they said your person does exist on this planet in this lifetime. Your person is out there somewhere. There will be clarity, there will be answers, there even will be communication when the time is right in a psychic sense, and then obviously in the reality. Now, with the Two of Wands, again, this could be indicating at some point, any point in the future, and it also could be indicating that your person is somewhat at a distance right now, okay? So there has to be time for that to evolve. When everything is aligned, you guys will meet. There will be this balancing of your energies. You will understand that this person is a magnet. They feel like a magnet to you, and you're going to start your lives together with the Page of Wands. So group 3, you did end up getting a very meaningful reading, again, concerning the divine counterpart of you, not just like a whatever message today. This was the person that you were waiting for. Okay, so if that's the case, if you do want more confirmation, I have plenty of pick a cards relevant to this. I have one about messages from your divine counterpart, soulmate, whatever. That's only if it calls to you and if you want to take that extra step. But I think I'll leave it there. Group 3, really beautiful messages here, especially at the end. Just keep doing what you're doing and it's all going to come through and align. So definitely let me know your thoughts below, how this resonated, and maybe even some of you, you're in the part of the group where you already have met this person. If that's the case, then this will still resonate with probably, how this reading went forward, okay? Thank you so much again. If you want a personal reading, info's below. And if you guys have not already done so, please consider subscribing and liking so that I can share the messages with other people. Thank you so much. Sending you blessings, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is howlites. Let's see what we can get for you guys today. Spirit, this reading is for group 4, our howlite group. And thank you. We'd like to know messages about their love life in any regard, as well as advice and predictions if possible. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what is your first message for howlite, our group 4 howlite group? Thank you. Just a starting message about anything. Okay, so we have here the Master of Imagination. Master of Imagination, Child of Imagination. So King of Cups and Page of Cups. And then the Daydream card, which is the High Priestess. Okay, so this is just a starting message, but group 4, it looks pretty clear that there is some... there's some daydreaming going on to the effect of like, I kind of feel like you're searching for something. Now, this is going to be tough for me to translate with all the different situations, but I think regardless of if you are in a relationship or not right now, I still feel like you're searching for something. So to me, that kind of suggests that perhaps you are aware that there's something out there for you in the universe still. It's hard to say if you feel like you have this or not, but again, this just seems like you're searching. You're still in that search mode. At first, it kind of looked like, is this sort of contentment? But again, depending on your situation, if you already feel like you're with your divine counterpart and you're very much fulfilled, this could be you searching for something within yourself, of course. But let's just keep going. Spirit, what do we need to know, please? What are the energies? What are your messages for group number 4, howlite, about their love life, generally speaking? Group 4, howlite. What else do they need to know about their love life, please? Whoa. Really, really beautiful. Okay. So I'm just going to speak in the language of, I'm assuming that you're not in a relationship right now, but again, with your divine counterpart if you're already with them. So let's just go on that for a moment here. So we have here the Fool card, the King of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ace of Cups, okay? So it does seem that there is something in the stars for you that is powerfully growing right now. Some type of new beginning that is currently in manifestation, okay? Especially because the psychic work that you're sort of doing, or again, like the searching, it seems like something is just, I'm feeling like trickling, like like the drop in the bucket. Something's growing, is what they said. And there is this opening up of, could be like your heart chakra or your spiritual development. You know, it's just a very beautiful energy. Okay, so what does this mean for them? What is coming towards them? Can we know about the Ace of Imagination or anything else coming towards them, or any other advice? This is the Chariot. We have the World. We have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. There is a little hesitation here. Well, a little to a lot hesitation here in regards especially to moving forward and perhaps even completing a cycle of some kind. This is what is going to determine the movement, group 4. Okay, so take that as it resonates for you, because obviously that can mean different things. Again, your soul is still searching and trying to reach for something that the universe knows is out there for you, but you may not have any way to prove that or not. All you can do is sort of wonder and dream about it, is what I'm feeling here. I do feel an openness on one hand, but then on the other hand, if it comes to the practical way of life of like, oh, I have to move forward, I have to take an action, I have to do something, it's very much like imbalance, like wishy-washy energy. Okay, so again, the future is going to depend on your actions, because like I said, if you feel more certain within yourself, I do see you completely moving forward. If you do complete some kind of a cycle, I do see this again moving forward. So what do they need to know? What other message is important for group number 4 to hear about here? Interesting. So we have forgiveness. This is actually the Judgment card. I don't know if some of you, this could be a literal thing. Maybe some of you were praying for forgiveness or trying to forgive someone else for something that's happened. It could be that. It could also be something about like you guys are waiting to hear from your guardian angel, or something like you're just sort of waiting for a sign, waiting for guidance. Oops. Okay, let's see here. I do think that you've been building for something and you've been trying to set your sights higher and trying to really expand in some way. What do they need to know about their love life, or what's coming to them, or anything like that? The energy in their love life. Now there's some confusion either in your situation or in yourself. I'm not sure where the confusion lies. Okay, but that's the Labyrinth card. And then here we have the Four of Cups. Oh, this is the Moon card. So this either confusion, uncertainty, or it even could be indecision or some kind of illusion, is actually creating a holdup for many of you. Or there could be a pause, just simply a pause right now. Relevant to this is the notion of your true happiness. So for some of you, it's, okay, I have to figure out what truly makes me happy. I have to figure out who I truly am. Okay, and then for the rest of you, if this is more just like a pause, they're just indicating that you're meant to come towards, or rather come back to this energy of joy so that other things can move forward. Like they showed me like a train that was stalled and then it just started moving again and making sounds again. Spirit, what does this mean for their love life though? Maybe the person that they want to know about. I don't know who that could be though. Because it kind of seemed like it was really sort of beating around the bush, just really not giving me that particular information. Maybe, I think there could be many of you that are actually not certain of your person. Now, obviously, if that does not resonate with your situation, please ignore that. But for the rest of you, I think that that could be the case. Now, some of you, let's say you're already in some type of connection, either you're unhappy in or you're unsure about. Maybe some of you are just wondering, hey, is there another person out there for me? Others of you, it could be an obvious third-party thing, and there's like this third-party sort of a situation going on, and you're just like, I don't know what to think here. Spirit, what is the advice then? Okay, this is classic good old advice from your guides to tell you that you still need to do soul searching. Okay, so I kind of figured they would do that. So here it is. The Loner is the Hermit card. They said you really probably need to do a bunch of like that introspection, you know, like just taking that time to yourself away from all of the stuff that's going on. and just to figure this out within yourself. Because again, classic guide response, they said you have all of the answers within yourself, but you have to actually look there in order to get that answer. So here the person is looking at themselves in their reflection and just in the woods, just connecting to a higher power, maybe connecting again to themselves, to their soul. Actually, we have the journal here. Maybe you're wanting to do some writing and some soul searching in that way. Okay, anything else about message of their love life? Anything else relevant that they need to hear? That makes sense, because your first message before was the about the High Priestess, and you're searching for something out there, and perhaps you're going to find it by actually searching first within yourself. It's usually how it goes. We have here the Hierophant card, and then we have here the 9 of Swords. So this may not resonate for everyone, but it kind of seems like some of you may actually be afraid of the connection to the divine, and like something outside, like could be your higher self, something like that, maybe something spiritual, something in this kind of makes you nervous or anxious, or, you know, there is some fear or hesitation here. Okay, I don't know what that could be. Let me know if that resonates with you. Spirit, what else do we need to know, please? Is there, I feel like they're not, I feel like there's something here that needs to be cracked open. I feel it. It's almost like there's a secret hiding underneath these cards. I don't know if some of you are just not ready to hear something, or maybe your person you're dealing with, if you know who they are, is not ready to hear something. I don't even know what to do with this. Is there any way we can know what we need to know here? This is a message of clarity now. I don't know who this is. The Queen of Swords wants to speak clearly, wants to speak candidly. And then we have another clarity sword card coming from up here, almost like a telepathic kind of a transmission. What's going on here in this reading? It's really tricky. Same card. Okay, someone's fear is blocking. That's it. Someone's fear is blocking this message. And we have 2 of Cups at the bottom. You know, group 4, I am suspecting that there is someone here. I have no idea who this is. But it does seem like there is some psychic communication that just wants to push through. Okay, is that the case? Or what else? And anything else that we need to know? All right, so this is interesting. This is not going to resonate for everyone, but resonate with everyone. My words are not making sense in my head. This seems like someone here walked away. Someone just walked away and left some heartache in the place, and then someone just like separated themselves, and all of a sudden they're alone. Okay, I don't know what's going on. So what's the message, please? My God. There's been so many battles when it comes to love for either you or this person that you have in mind. Maybe you fell under the group that you did have someone in mind, okay? Keep getting these, like, it's a strong soul connection, okay? It's a soul tie, all right? But there's been way, way many battles here. So what is the message for group 4? For group 4 in their life, in their mind, what is the message for them regarding their love life or anything else? I think it was like getting crisscrossed. I was so confused. Again, we have some type of communication, clarity, answers, Ace of Swords. The Hermit card, you got to be kidding me. So group 4, it's the same thing. Someone here really needs to look within and find some type of truth within their own soul. So if you feel like that's not you, maybe you've already done that work. It very well could be the person that you're dealing with, okay? I'm trying to help them out. I don't know how to do that. Because, again, they're very much afraid to do this, or you could be afraid to do this. Spirit, is there any better way to do this? Or is there any best way for them to be able to look inward? Or, like, what are they trying to find? Same kind of thing. There's, like, there's very much a painful, cold cycle, something having to do with the past. And then we have here a lot of deception, illusions, just things that don't really make any sense. They're not the truth. They're not the soul and spiritual truth, okay? Just so much going on here. I promise I'll get you clarity. Let me just see. Okay. Someone here is not even ready to consider that there is a connection of this magnitude, strength, you know, whatever. Now, it occurs to me, some of you watching this might be in the group where you just are so ready to move on from someone, and that's fine, okay? So you still, I feel like this reading is still going to resonate with you in terms of certain messages, but for the rest of you, I think that this is different. I don't think that you're ready to just like blot out this person from your life, okay? So take what resonates, please. But someone here is just so not ready to consider the strength of this connection, as I was saying, because it's so like, it's so pure, okay? I'm getting like a complete blinding white purity from the soul, from the heart, and whatever's going on here. And someone is just so bereft and like, just maybe like in grief or mourning, or just like this incredible, incredible sadness for some reason. What else, please? All right, so I mean, at least I know now what's going on. I think that this is a soul connection. I don't think that this is talking about someone new in the future. If you were hoping for someone new in the future, you know, I have plenty of other pick a cards. Maybe you can check that out. But again, for the majority of people here, it seems that this was important to hear about for, you know, a lot of reasons, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands. Now, ultimately, Group 4, I do feel like there could be movement, regardless of your situation. I think that something is going to inevitably shift and move forward here, and that you're not going to be stuck, that whoever involved is not going to be stuck forever. I think it is, actually, I tripped on my words there. I was going to say I think it is meant to, but then it actually, I think it is destined to become unstuck, okay? For whatever reason, I do think it's destined to move forward, whatever that means for you and how it ends up. I just think that it's not going to be stuck. What else do they need to know, please, Group 4? Now here's the indicator. It depends on what you're manifesting, okay, with the Magician card. If you are a person to manifest what you know is right for you in your soul, you're definitely going to get that achieved. Just be careful with like general manifestation and desire, just because you know how it goes. Like sometimes we think we want something so badly, but really we are not sure if it's right for us, right? So just be aware, be mindful, and just know that the universe and your guides and the divine will they want to provide what's best for you. So try to be in alignment with that, I suppose. Any other final messages about their love life, generally speaking? Okay, we have the Four of Wands here. Okay, I'm just gonna comment on this card. It feels like home. I know you've heard me say that before. You've had to have heard me say this before, especially if you're a chronic Group 4. I'll say it. I'll say that. This card feels like home. Now, I don't know if this is talking about a future. What I am feeling specifically from this card is that it is floating in time and space. It's just there. It's almost like the Hanged Man, just kind of floating and hanging there. Now, that indicates that the two souls, if they are in this union, if they're in this little bubble of time, they are one. They feel so right with each other. I just don't know if, like, I don't know. I can't say, and I don't know if anyone can actually say what's going to end up here, because if this is what I'm thinking it is, it's really kind of not, it's like to be determined. And only time will tell. Any final messages, Spirit, about this or anything else in their love life? Generally, they said the same exact thing. It's whatever is meant to happen here, and they're not, I don't know if they're going to reveal that or if even they know about that. It's a weird concept, but just know that all along the way, you are going to continue to have divine guidance regarding this. You probably will still have some communication, by the way, for those of you that are open to it. I mean, like psychic communication especially. Final message for their love life, generally speaking. Actually, let me just grab the other. Final message about their love life, generally speaking. Any final advice, message, guidance, or prediction? Just to clarify, Group 4, again, if you're dealing with like a messy situation with someone and you don't necessarily want to have this person in your life in the future, this still stands. Like this is still like a lot of energy that needs to kind of clean itself up. I do think there will still be more healing, but again, this reading is not necessarily determining the rest of your future with your love life. This is just a strong, strong connection that needed to be heard in this particular reading. So again, to be continued, right? So the final message we have here is the Seven of Cups, and we, oh my God, you have the Wheel of Fortune again. So they said themselves, this is going to be confusing for a little while, but please just stay with us on the path. Your guys are like, we promise we're at least going to show you everything else that's meant to align. You just have to work with us. Just let us do our thing. Just, you know, have patience with us, I think is what they're saying, okay? So you can look at some of my past pick a cards. I do have some, you know, love related ones, divine counterpart ones. Everything's gonna kind of depend, but group 4, again, we'll see how this goes. Please do let me know if this resonated. Maybe you're already with a divine counterpart, then maybe it resonated in a different way. But either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support. And if you have not already done so, please consider please subscribe and like this video so that I can share it with more people. And if you'd like a personal reading, info is below. Thank you once again, sending you blessings, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care, bye-bye.